Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we kick things off with an inspiring story of resilience. Douglas Bray, a Hong Kong entrepreneur, faced a life-changing battle with a rare bone cancer in 2021. After a grueling 10-hour surgery and overcoming personal setbacks like a divorce and a scooter accident, he found strength in mindfulness and physical activity. His journey back to tennis and endurance races teaches us all about living in the moment and embracing life's uncertainties. Please stay tuned for more details. Next up, in sports news, Afghanistan's cricket team delivered an electrifying performance at the Asia Cup, crushing Hong Kong with a 94-run victory. Omarzai's explosive 53 off just 21 balls helped set a formidable target, while Hong Kong struggled with early wickets and fielding errors. The tournament continues with exciting matchups, including the highly anticipated India vs Pakistan game. Don't go anywhere, more sports updates coming up. Finally, let's explore Hong Kong's unique cultural heritage. The city's bamboo scaffolding industry, a centuries-old craft, is facing modern pressures. Despite safety concerns and government proposals to favor metal scaffolds, many workers remain passionate about preserving this traditional art. The annual homage to Lo Pan, the legendary builder, highlights the cultural importance of this craft. Industry insiders are exploring ways to modernize safely while keeping this vital part of Hong Kong's skyline and identity alive. Stay with us for the full story. South China Morning Post tells the inspiring story of Douglas Bray, a resilient entrepreneur from Hong Kong who faced an extraordinary series of life-altering challenges. Diagnosed with a rare form of bone cancer in September 2021, Bray was thrust into a battle for survival that led to a lengthy 10-hour surgery and months of recovery, during which he grappled with physical limitations and emotional despair. Despite the bleak prognosis, Bray found solace and strength in mindfulness, poetry, and the unwavering support of his community, transforming his mindset from despair to determination. His journey of healing was marked by a return to physical activity, starting with strength training in Australia, then progressing to running, and ultimately conquering grueling races like the 70-kilometer Lantau Trail and the High Rocks Challenge. Bray's story underscores profound life lessons, the importance of gratitude, living in the moment, and embracing the possibility of joy even in adversity. His resilience culminated in a triumphant return to the tennis court after 607 days, symbolizing his remarkable recovery and renewed zest for life, inspiring others to start small and keep climbing from their own rock-bottom moments. The South China Morning Post also highlights the cricketing heroics of Azmatullah Omarzai, who delivered a spectacular performance for Afghanistan in their Asia Cup opener against Hong Kong. Omarzai's explosive 20-ball half-century, including 2 fours and 5 sixes, was instrumental in Afghanistan's commanding total of 188 for 6. His partnership with Setbacks Atal, who scored an unbeaten 73, set the stage for a dominant batting display. Afghanistan's bowlers then ruthlessly contained Hong Kong, dismissing them for just 94 runs in a match played under the oppressive heat and humidity of Abu Dhabi. Omarzai's swift and aggressive batting exemplifies the rising talent in Afghan cricket, and the match's outcome emphasizes the importance of resilience and teamwork in overcoming formidable opposition. As the tournament continues, the spotlight remains on Afghanistan's burgeoning cricket scene, which is making waves and promising exciting developments ahead. Meanwhile, the same publication examines Hong Kong's ambitious talent scheme amid ongoing debates about its effectiveness and future. The Top Talent Pass scheme, launched in December 2022, has attracted over 90,000 professionals and their families, bolstering the city's population and economic prospects. However, challenges persist. Many talents are not settling permanently, with some living in nearby mainland cities or returning home, citing difficulties in securing local jobs and school placements for their children. Critics warn that the scheme's open-ended nature and lack of strict residency requirements could undermine its goals, risking social strain and economic imbalance. experts suggest refining the criteria, tightening vetting procedures, and aligning talent needs with local demand to ensure the scheme's sustainability. For individuals like Zhang, a Hangzhou native seeking better educational opportunities for his son, the scheme's benefits are overshadowed by frustrations over policy restrictions and high costs. This ongoing debate underscores the delicate balance Hong Kong must strike between attracting global talent and maintaining social cohesion, with many pondering whether current policies truly serve the city's long-term growth and stability. The CNN article vividly illustrates Hong Kong's rich cultural heritage intertwined with its modern construction practices, focusing on the centuries-old technique of bamboo scaffolding. Every summer, workers honor Lo Pan, the legendary Chinese carpenter, at a temple in Kennedy Town, reflecting a deep respect for tradition amid a challenging economic climate. Despite modern safety regulations favoring steel scaffolding, bamboo remains the preferred material for its flexibility, craftsmanship, and cultural significance, adorning the city's skyline with its distinctive grid-like appearance. The craft, passed down through generations, faces threats from aging artisans and a lack of young recruits, compounded by government policies that favor metal scaffolding for safety reasons. Yet, the technique's resilience and aesthetic appeal have garnered international recognition, exemplified by its showcase at Venice's Architecture Biennale, where artisans demonstrated the speed and precision of traditional bamboo construction, surprising even European counterparts. The debate continues, balancing safety concerns with cultural preservation, as industry veterans advocate for innovative solutions like protective coatings to extend bamboo's lifespan and emphasize the importance of maintaining this unique aspect of Hong Kong's identity. The South China Morning Post article offers a heartfelt and urgent call to action on mental health and suicide prevention in Hong Kong, emphasizing the importance of changing societal narratives around mental illness and vulnerability. With over 1,000 suicides annually and a rising trend, the city faces a profound public health crisis that affects every community and demographic. The article underscores the complexity of factors leading to suicide, family issues, financial hardship, relationship struggles, and mental health challenges, highlighting how social stigma often hinders individuals from seeking help. It advocates for proactive measures, such as training community members to recognize warning signs, fostering open conversations about suicide, and creating supportive environments in schools and workplaces. The piece stresses that community-wide efforts, government policies, and empathetic dialogue are crucial to breaking down barriers and providing hope to those in distress. By promoting early detection, reducing stigma, and encouraging collective responsibility, Hong Kong can transform its approach to mental health, ensuring that help is accessible and that every life is valued. Shu Qi's personal journey, as detailed in the South China Morning Post, is a compelling narrative of artistic evolution and resilience. From her early days in Taipei and her provocative beginnings in the Hong Kong film industry, she rose to international fame through roles in acclaimed films like Viva Erotica, The Transporter, and mainland Chinese blockbusters. Her recent achievements, starring in Bygone's Ken-winning Resurrection, and directing her debut feature Girl, mark a significant turning point, showcasing her artistic depth and ambition. Inspired by legendary Taiwanese filmmaker Ho Xiaoxin, Shu Qi's transition from actress to director was driven by a desire to tell stories rooted in her own life experiences, especially her painful childhood marked by family struggles and abuse. Her debut film, Girl, reflects this personal history, exploring themes of family, trauma, and growth, with a nuanced, introspective style that has garnered critical praise. Shu's journey exemplifies perseverance, creative courage, and the ongoing pursuit of authentic storytelling, inspiring audiences and aspiring filmmakers alike as she balances her acting career with her evolving role behind the camera. The South China Morning Post vividly captures the buoyant atmosphere in Hong Kong's stock market, where the Hang Seng Index soared to a 4-year high, driven by optimism over China's economic policies. The market's rally was fueled by data showing a deeper-than-expected drop in consumer prices, hinting at potential interest rate cuts by the Chinese government. Major tech giants like Alibaba and Tencent led the charge, alongside a surge in China Unicom and Baidu, reflecting investor confidence in the region's tech sector. The broader Asia-Pacific markets echoed this optimism, with Japan, South Korea, and Australia all experiencing gains, underscoring a regional momentum driven by hopes of easing monetary policies and stabilizing economic growth. The South China Morning Post also presents an inspiring vision for the Greater Bay Area's potential to host the 2036 Olympics, emphasizing its existing and planned infrastructure that makes this region uniquely suited for such a grand event. With iconic venues like Hong Kong's Kai Tak Sports Park, Shenzhen's Universiade Sports Complex, and Guangzhou's International Rowing Center, the region boasts a wealth of sports facilities ready for international competition. The region's advanced transport network, including the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge and high-speed rail links, promises seamless movement for athletes and visitors, setting a new standard for Olympic logistics. The article highlights innovative, cost-effective solutions such as temporary venues and repurposed accommodations, which could minimize post-games underuse and financial strain, positioning the Greater Bay Area as a sustainable, dynamic host capable of showcasing its cultural diversity and technological prowess. Meanwhile, The Independent reports on UK Business Secretary Peter Kyle's upcoming trip to Beijing, marking a significant step in reinitiating trade talks between the UK and China after a pause since 2018. The visit aims to secure over £1 billion in market access deals across sectors like automotive, healthcare, and professional services, reflecting the UK's strategic effort to bolster its economy through renewed engagement. Kyle's discussions will also address long-standing concerns about fair trade practices, human rights issues, and geopolitical tensions, including China's stance on Hong Kong, Uyghur rights, and Russia's war in Ukraine. This trip underscores the UK's nuanced approach to balancing economic opportunity with diplomatic challenges, emphasizing the importance of sustained, expert-driven engagement to foster long-term cooperation and economic growth in a complex global landscape. The South China Morning Post reports on the expansion of women's healthcare services in Hong Kong, highlighting the opening of 2 new women wellness satellites in Lam Tin and Tuen Mun. These centers are part of a government initiative to provide more personalized, preventive healthcare for women under 64, including screenings for HPV, breast, and cervical cancers, along with health education and counseling. The centers operate 6 days a week, with extended hours on 2 days to accommodate working women, and are staffed by a doctor and 4 nurses daily. The system aims to streamline referrals from district health centers and, in the future, from family doctors, fostering a more integrated primary healthcare network that emphasizes regular screenings and preventive care to improve women's long-term health outcomes. The South China Morning Post also details China's cautious yet strategic engagement with stable coins, as its leading government-backed research funder invites proposals to study their cross-border monitoring systems. This move signals Beijing's growing interest in digital assets, especially given the global surge in stablecoin development, while maintaining a wary stance on decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. China's government recognizes stablecoins' potential to influence capital controls and international financial stability, especially with the US dollar-pegged variants dominating the scene. The research aims to craft policy recommendations that could help China navigate the challenges posed by global stablecoins, potentially fostering a yuan-backed stablecoin to enhance internationalization efforts and improve domestic financial efficiency, all while balancing regulatory control with innovation. The SCMP opinion reflects on the ongoing challenges facing Hong Kong's education system amid declining student numbers, despite a recent decrease in class cuts that offer some relief to struggling schools. The number of Primary 1 classes has slightly increased thanks to the Top Talent Pass scheme, which attracts mainland Chinese students, yet many schools remain at risk of closure if they cannot meet the minimum enrollment of 16 children per class. The article emphasizes that short-term measures like talent admission cannot solve the underlying demographic decline, which requires long-term policy interventions to boost birth rates and support family growth. It underscores the importance of managing school mergers and closures carefully to minimize negative impacts on communities, advocating for a strategic approach that balances educational needs with demographic realities. The Sydney Morning Herald reports a tragic accident involving Tom Preble, the son of renowned jockeys Brett Preble and Marie Payne, who was severely injured in a fall during a race at Warrnambool. The young apprentice, celebrated for his promising talent and recent victories including a notable treble at Flemington, suffered a serious spinal injury after his horse clipped heels with another, causing him to crash onto the turf. His family's deep roots in racing, along with their shared passion and support, underscore the emotional weight of his injury. Despite a career that has shown great potential, with over 100 wins and a major victory on a long shot at Flemington, his future remains uncertain as he is hospitalized in Melbourne, with investigations underway into the incident's cause. His father, Brett, a former Melbourne Cup winner, expressed support and pride, emphasizing the dangers inherent in the sport they love. Preble's journey reflects resilience and hope, as he navigates the aftermath of the fall that has shaken his burgeoning career and the racing community alike. South China Morning Post highlights Hong Kong's upcoming launch of its first traditional Chinese medicine hospital, set to open in Seongkwano this December, marking a significant milestone in the region's healthcare landscape. The hospital aims to serve as a hub for the development of Chinese medicine, both locally and nationally, fostering international collaboration through partnerships with top universities like HKU, CUHK, and Baptist University. These institutions will help propel research, clinical practice, and talent cultivation, particularly focusing on chronic diseases linked to urban lifestyles, such as allergies and insomnia. The hospital's strategic role extends beyond healthcare, acting as a bridge for Chinese medicine's global outreach and supporting the burgeoning Greater Bay Area initiative, which seeks to unify Hong Kong, Macau, and Guangdong into an economic powerhouse. With modern facilities, a wide array of treatments, and educational opportunities for students, the hospital is poised to ease pressure on Hong Kong's public health system and promote the modernization and internationalization of traditional Chinese medicine. While inpatient services are still in development, the hospital's emphasis on outpatient care and research positions it as a vital component of Hong Kong's medical future, fostering innovation, education, and cross-border cooperation. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email. Like a river, stocks to rise and sometimes shiver. Economy goes up and down. In this game, we wear the crown.